Happy Friday and welcome back to another Live from the Lanes, and it's another busy week here at G3, as if we ever have anything less. First up this week, we check out Liam's appearance on Shifting Metal's new podcast. We also have some quickfire questions for our Dealer Day guests. And finally, we catch up with Sam, who's our sales director at Brands Hatch. So let's dive straight in. So if you haven't seen already this week, Liam, our group auction manager, appeared as an auction expert on Shifting Metal's new podcast, Dealer Chat. Now, we have Liam on Live from the Lanes pretty regularly to walk us through some stunning cars or to give a better insight on sales, the market and much more. So here's a quick sneak peek of the episode.
Oh, not quite guilty of that. I wouldn't chuck out big money at the beginning, but towards the end, if you're doing 50, 50, 50, 50, I'll be like 200 quid because it's still well within my thing. Just if it's because again, it's a little step for that person each time. 50 quid,
yes.
I'll do another 50 quid. Be like, it's going to be another 250 quid now if you want it. No, I'll leave it.
Yeah,
that's, again, my theory, but
I do think that's one thing some auctioneers miss, and some auctioneers that I've seen it throughout the years. I think as an auctioneer, you need to command that rostrum. And if I've got a car where there's either a lot of interest or I'm confident that car is worth X amount of money, there sometimes might be a car that I think it's going to sell for £3,000, it deserves to do it, that's where I'm starting. And if it's one bid buys it, then it's selling. And sort of it can frustrate buyers when some auctioneers kick off at, I don't know, £2,500 beyond where that car is going to eventually sell for. And then they'll start 50s, and before you know it, people are just like, I just want to go. I want to buy the car.
Yeah.
So I think it's important auctioneers stay agile on the rostrum and think. And to what you just said, Joe, about people going in 50s, the power of that 50 button still amazes me to this day. You'll get some buyers that will go in 50s and will go another £800, but £800 previous, they won't give another one.
No, yeah, exactly.
And if you want the extended version of this podcast, head over to Shifting Metal 2.0 to catch Liam in action. To continue the busy week here at G3, we had our August Dealer Day. Now, there were some new faces at this month's Dealer Day, as well as some familiar. So instead of the regular Dealer Day rundown, I thought I'd do some quickfire questions with our guests.
I'm Rory from V12, Business Development Manager further north.
I'm Abby, Partnerships Manager.
Hi, I'm Sharon. I work for Ben Automotive Charity.
So I'm Ellie and I work for Autoweb Design.
My name's Nita Douglas and I work for Evolution Warranties.
Red and white.
Oh, red and black.
Red and black.
I have been asked today about 4 times how much the Ben bus is going up for at auction today.
I did see a car that I liked. It's actually a Range Rover Evoque, and I think it went for £2,500, which was very competitive in this market.
I would say at least maybe 20 so far, which will be fine because the guys in the office will love it if we come back with a few cakes, so it's fine.
That we can help with financial situations as well and give advice for budgeting.
So we were here about 2 weeks ago, we bought our spin the wheel and we're hoping to do some more exciting things in January.
We are forward-thinking, dynamic and competitive.
And finally this week, we head down south to catch up with Sam, who raced this weekend for 𝗠𝘆𝗆𝗄 GP at the Formula Ford. So let's head over there to catch up with all the action.
Good morning and welcome to Live in the Pit Lane. I'm Sam Tomlinson, the Sales Director at G3. And today, as you can probably see, I'm at Brands Hatch with this lovely Formula Ford 2007 Duratec. I think we've got speeds on at about 130 miles an hour. We're on the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. It is wet as it starts today, but I'm sure it'll dry out later. And follow my progress later.
Now, Sam tells me he's not been in a car like that for over 20 years. so he's pretty happy to achieve top 5 in his session. And just before we go this week, a huge thank you to everyone who turned up for the Bank Holiday Monday sale. We had over 150 attendees, both online and in person, with plenty of proxies set by those sunning themselves on holiday. Now, we'll be announcing the winners next week, so keep an eye on your email inboxes and you may be the lucky winner. Now, have a great weekend and we'll see you back at G3 on Monday for another fantastic week of sales. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you next week for another Live from the Lanes.